Oh yeah, where is John Ring? Bam, we're live. I thought we were going to open the show with Tyler talking about the Heat One app.
I thought we were too. Well, they
What
got
Dude,
what do you
no,
want
it's
at?
6.
I want to remind me to show you guys something when Tyler's off the show later and we're off the show. We got a surprise for Tyler for Wodapalooza.
Is it a
Oh wait,
problem?
we don't want. Do we want to show that now?
Not
No,
over.
do we?
I
I
thought
think
it
we
was.
save it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was to hype that.
It's to hype it.
Did you watch it?
I did. It's
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
good, huh?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy good. Ask Will,
Okay. Will might even
the
be in
new
the
sheriff
comments.
in town, Will Brandstetter.
Will Brands, CEO Will Brandstetter.
Andrew Hiller is here from HillerFit. He will be weighing in on why it's just me and Danny Spiegel living in his head, and he's not inviting in any other hot chicks for me to hang out with. Fucking kind of getting bored of each other in here, Hiller. Andrew Hiller will be weighing in today on such topics as: is it good for Rich Froning to row for 24 hours, 5,000 meters an hour for
Absolutely not.
24 hours? Bill Grundler is here, CrossFit Inferno, the oldest guy on the show.
By far.
Yeah.
By far.
What,
Owner,
4 years?
co-owner with Get With The Programming. That's the podcast where they talk about programming, and we stole their idea and put in J.R. Howell and fuck's that other guy's name? The SMTP, the formerly SMTP guy.
Formerly known as.
What happened to his?
known as.
What happened to his business, Bill? Did that dude settle on a name, Taylor?
Yeah.
What do we got?
What is it? Sentinel.
Rock
Oh.
hard programming.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Wait, is it rock hard programming?
Should be, right?
Dude.
That would be way cooler.
Dude, it's not too
Yeah.
late.
That would be very Pukey-esque, right?
Maybe rock solid.
You know?
Ooh, rock solid. Okay.
Solid.
Grundler will be weighing in on such topics as: why is Roman Khrennikov getting a pass? And when he was just in South Korea, isn't that where he has supposed to do a semifinal, but he's doing it in the U.S. again?
Ooh, Spin wrote an article on that.
He did. How is that?
I didn't read it yet.
Spin's articles are all good. To the
Yeah.
point. No fluff.
And we tried to invite Spin on, the only person who can read, but what was it? It's a happy anniversary, Spin. He says it's his 17th year anniversary. You think he'll be married for 17 years, John? Nice of you to show up, buddy. Glad you take the show seriously as a senior analyst. Just big dick and everyone coming in at your own free time.
Eating a waffle.
I appreciate you not eating on my show, taking this one more seriously.
Yes, sir.
I got
I
the
apologize.
article.
Yeah, young Jay sometimes takes over, and it makes me a couple minutes late.
Hey, and John Young will be talking about whether you can have a classic hot chick body and win the CrossFit Games, or if you have to have some weird abnormalities. That will be his.
Wow.
Like a
What were
giant
the
human.
abnormalities this year and the years previous?
I don't know,
John.
giant ass, big thighs, whatever, neck twice as thick as someone else. I don't know.
And
You
what's
have
the
to be some sort of
stereotypical
genetic
hot
freak.
chick like? Isn't that all
What's
determining
the
that?
classic hot chick body?
Well, Bella Martin said that chick's name today. The Asian chick.
Laos.
I don't even know
Wow,
what
yeah.
it is anymore. Here's the thing.
Stalwart.
My Stallwood, yeah, here's the thing. My shit's all been so fucking turned tops and turvy and turned upside down. I don't even know. There isn't one anymore for us, I don't think. As men in the CrossFit space, we have completely lost our way. We are no longer able to stereotype or generalize with women's bodies.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Because
I feel like there's a variety of women's
all we
bodies.
give a shit about is that they exercise and perform constantly very
perform.
functional movement executed at high intensity, don't eat a bunch of shit food, and then we're happy with however their DNA is expressed in their body. Like, we don't care. We don't care if they have big thighs, small thighs,
You wanna know
giant
what's
ass,
cool?
cannonball shoulders. We don't give a fuck. We just want someone who's healthy.
I think you're saying it in your normal crude way, of course, but I think what CrossFit's
I
done.
apologize for that, by the way. Sorry.
No, you don't have to. That's all right. It's classic
Never
you. All right.
apologize for being
I
you.
th- All right. I think
But I hate myself.
what CrossFit's done
I
is
hate
it
my new
makes.
haircut.
Yeah, I love that new haircut. You look like a
Super
young
cuts.
man now. A
You
young
ever
man.
see that video?
Which
Hold
one?
on, no, Bill. Go ahead, Bill. We're going to leave you
Finish,
alone.
Bill.
That's all good. I was gonna say that what CrossFit has done with the way the workout is, the way the training is, the way the eating style is, changing things up all the time, not letting your body settle into a particular sort of routine is it makes whatever your body type look attractive. So we see short, stout looking hot. We see tall and thin looking hot. We see swimmer body, wide shoulders looking great. We see big thighs and it looks great. And I think that the confidence and the these women, they stand up tall, they look beautiful. And that's what CrossFit, I think, does. And I have 2 daughters. I love the fact of a strong, confident female, and I think that CrossFit does that. So I think that's what you're talking about. It's not that we don't care. I don't think that any man wants to see an unattractive female.
I will say for me personally,
I thought we just said the same thing. Like I don't care if a chick has a thick, like I'm not.
No, we did.
Yeah,
we did. What we
He
did was
wasn't
not that we
as
don't care.
fresh.
It's not that I just care if you work out and you eat right.
Right.
It's that CrossFit are the women that are in our space and the things that do that we whether it's our affiliate members or the athletes or whatever, the methodology makes these women and the guys too. It makes us look great. So
yeah.
I'll take it.
Hiller, I did 30 clusters for time today.
I want to know Corbin's time.
How was that
Probably.
PVC pipe?
I want to do that one again. Apparently, he used to do it all the time.
Let me. I almost did it today with 65 pounds, but I did the workout that I was supposed to do with Jeffrey Birchfield, another Andrew Hiller classic. I did as many air squats as I could in 10 minutes, 275.
That's a Haley Matosian workout now. She's done it the most.
She's taken over. Hey, did you see? Have all of you guys seen Hiller's video where he did 155 squat clean Grace?
Loved it.
Have you seen
Awesome.
it, John?
Work, by the way.
Don't look, John, if you haven't.
Unfortunately, I have.
Oh,
John's
damn.
supposed to do it again because I smoked his ass now.
Have you seen it?
So listen, I did this workout.
Don't look.
And
Don't look. I have a question for you. Don't look. Go ahead, John.
I did this workout and I had a faster time than Hiller, and then he did it again, and now his time is faster.
Okay, hold on. Don't say anything. I want to ask Souza something. Do you think that Hiller, Souza, beat Jason Khalipa's time in 2008?
Yes.
Damn.
Do you know what Jason Khalipa's time is?
With confidence.
No, but I know it was in 2008, and the tide has risen so much since then that it doesn't matter.
Dude, you would be
You did
shocked.
amazing. You would be blown away.
It's freaking
right?
Blown away.
So for I won't say Hiller's time, but his first time was 3:02, and my time was 2:53, and Khalipa's time is faster than that.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
No shit. I didn't know that.
After the
I
competition,
texted Jason.
So
I think you're still right. Souza's right? Because Hiller smashed, right? The second
did
time.
you still beat him, Hiller?
Yeah, I beat him
by
this
5
time.
seconds. 5 seconds from
Let's ask-
2008.
Before
How
anyone
crazy
says,
is
let's
that?
ask Tyler. Tyler, do you think that did you see Hiller's video today where he did squat Grace with 155? Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Okay. 241, Souza.
Were you gonna
He
ask?
said he would do it.
You were gonna ask if I think he could beat Khalipa.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought going into it he could, for sure.
Dude, 241 is nuts.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
fast.
you all need to do the workout first and then judge it, because it's
It's
way
just
I used to
that
do
it's
it in
so
15. I used to
long
do it in
ago.
15 minutes all the time. Twice a month. I would do 2 on the minute. 2 on the minute.
Wasn't there an open workout like that? Wasn't it like an AMRAP of how
5
many
minute
minutes?
AMRAP
5 minutes?
at 165 squat,
Mhm.
clean and jerk.
What was the best score on that?
That one.
I think Rich was 51 reps,
Yeah.
and I think that I don't know if that's the best score, but I think it was. If it wasn't, it was like top 3 in the world.
Damn. Oh, JR Howell knows 11.3.
Yeah.
course.
Of course.
It's his like
course.
favorite workout.
We've talked. Yeah. Jared liked it. We've talked about that one before.
Yeah.
That one is so good. It's so good.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Wow.
You thinking? I think you can beat your 2008 final games time right now. Probably not. Damn.
What was great when he did it back then is it was just grab classic Jason. Like there was no thought about it. Like what was great is in your video, Sevon, Dave's like, yeah, this is only for the finalists. You're not.
Oh
supposed to be
yeah,
in here.
yeah.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
so far behind, and they came. You know, they set him on that time frame. How they started everyone at that stagger, and then he just mauled everybody.
Mhm. No
so fast
contact.
that no one even
Just
watched
picked it up and dropped.
Just picked it up. It was so dumb strong. It was awesome. It was awesome.
What did you think? You guys, after I don't know if how easy Susan can find it, but after Hiller's done with the workout, 20 minutes later, he's breathing really, really fucking hard. And I've done some horrible shit, but I can't remember breathing that hard after 20 minutes. I mean, it literally, that was nuts. Did you see how hard he was breathing, you guys? Did you think that was normal? I was like concerned about it.
No, totally. Did you see the last 10 reps? Dude, I was impressive that there's always a point like when you get around, especially when you look going at that number, anything like that, whether it's the squat clean thrusters or the clusters or the clean and jerk setup. That last 10 reps, that last part where you're getting into it and you want to stop to take a breath for a second and you didn't. And I'm like, damn, he's just grabbing and going. And so if you're going to put yourself in the hole that deep, yeah, those last 10 reps are going to put 20 minutes of pain on you afterwards for sure.
Hey, why did you go in the sauna?
Because it's colder here, and I was breathing and it was hurting. The cold air was hurting.
Over at 30. And
what's that bump on your back?
Which one?
Ouch.
Oh, that's a trap. Yeah, those things are getting big.
That's a Traposaurus.
Ouch.
And then those jabs are from doing ring dips.
$4.99 to get John a decent ring light. He's on it.
What do
I
you
think
mean?
my lighting looks good right now.
Me too.
It ain't bad.
Hey, no, let's just take the $4 and be cool. $5. Will Brandstetter, what's the deal with the surprise for Tyler?
You were correct. I went back and read the text.
Oh, okay.
You were right.
He doesn't get it for a few more days.
All
right.
Pay attention to
I
your
don't get
mailbox.
what?
Yeah, exactly. Pay attention to your mailbox.
I did there's a workout I'd like you to try, Hiller, if you're up for it.
Is it squat snatches?
No.
No. Said this. Do we want to?
Oh,
do we want to?
Okay, hold on. Yeah. Then let's we'll give it a little run here in a minute. We'll give it a little a run, and then we won't play it again until Wodapalooza. Go ahead, finish the conversation. Go ahead.
So, microphone just dropped. I got it now. I gotta hold it. So.
Wait, what the fuck? You have a headset on with a mic, but you hold a mic?
Yeah. So no.
He's in stereo now.
This I don't use. It's just the headphones that I have. This,
okay.
Yeah. I'm using this mic.
You can unconnect that, right? You can unconnect that.
Can you? You just unscrew it?
Yeah, you just.
No, yeah, General, not now. Not now.
I rip.
Come on.
All right. You ready for this? Ready for this, Hiller? No, I'll text it to you later if you want it. 15 burpee box jumps, 20 thrusters with 115, 12 burpee box jump overs, 15 thrusters with 135, 10 burpee box jump overs, 10 thrusters with 155, 8 burpee box jump overs, 5 thrusters with 185, 15-minute AMRAP. In the remaining time, after you get done with that, max ring muscle ups. Your score is ring muscle ups.
Did you get 30?
We just lost
31. That's an amazing guess. I got 30. I got 31.
That's the autism.
And I was really, really pleased with my score, but I feel like, your ring muscle up prowess, you'll die. I think you would enjoy it.
How much time did you have left?
I had about 4.5 minutes.
Dang,
Jeff
good.
Bako, $5 to get Grundler out of his double wide.
I like my tiny home. Don't worry about it, bro.
And I mean, you can push that first part and have 5 plus, but you're trying to save some for I took a big break before the 185 thrusters just so I could go right into the muscle ups. And I just try to hit 4 every 30 seconds.
Ken Walters, there is no time remaining.
Wow.
Guys, real quick, I'd like to show you something, but first I'd like to introduce you to someone, and then we'll go straight into this video. You ready, Souza?
I'm ready with it.
We have Mr. Tyler Watkins here from the Heat One app, regular guest on the show. Heat One is having its 5th coming out party. It's going to be a big one here at Wodapalooza. We'd like to introduce you to the Heat One app. Heat One app. Heat One app.
Sound it out.
Now.
Hey, you didn't do a very good job saying your sponsor the other day, so give him a break.
Easy, young Jay.
Action. Yes, action.
Oh, give me a break. Come on. How can you not pick Brent Fikowski to win this event? Are you kidding me? Don't you remember 2021? Oh, my. What do you mean? I picked him to win. He did not pick Brent Fikowski. Are you kidding me? You literally said Pat Vellner. What? Do we need to go watch the receipts back? You kidding me? Are you kidding? Dude, you're an idiot. Can you not hear yourself talking right now, dude? Oh my. These commentators are idiots too. Gosh, I know more about CrossFit than all these people. Have you not even paid attention for the last 5 years? You don't want to lose, you little crybaby. God.
Is this you or someone you love? Download the Heat 1 app on the App Store, Google Play Store, or by scanning the QR code on the screen. Heat 1 is going to the big leagues for 2024 tier Wodapalooza. Pick your top 10 men, women, and teams, and play in a shot caller league where you can pick the winners for each event. Create a league with your friends, your gym, and also play in the Worldwide League where you have a chance to win $14,000 in prizes. Play now for free by scanning the code on the screen.
Didn't get to scan it in time.
Oh, come on.
Dude,
That's awesome. That is
That's
so
crazy.
good.
So
Will-
good.
Will Branstedter's a stud for putting that together. We will get a QR code that will be on the entire show, and we'll hold it in the upper right or left-hand corner that will take you to. Well, maybe we'll do one for. Does anyone use Google phone? Well, maybe we'll do one for Android and one
No,
for.
we have one that does both.
Okay, cool. So we'll have one QR code. It'll take you to where you're supposed to go, and you'll be able to download that. Tell us about the app. Why do people want to do it, Tyler? Why do people want to play Heat 1 during Wodapalooza?
At first, I thought Will was going to stop after you win $14,000. I thought he was going to stop there. I was like, no. You can win prizes, of course. We're going to be giving away $2,000. Pliability is going to give away a bunch of prizes, and then you're going to win VIP tickets to next year's Wodapalooza in Miami. So that's why you play. It's super easy. You pick your top 10. Everybody thinks they know the best top 10. At the very least, you'll be able to beat John Young. And then you can pick the athletes that you think are going to win each event. Both of those are going to be able to do prizes. We're going to do individuals and teams, and that's why you should play.
So the easiest version for someone like me is I go there, I download the app, I pick the top 10 guys and top 10 women, and it's easy. You just slide them around. It's a really easy interface, and then I enter. And what I just need to submit my email. Do I have to pay any money?
Nope, no money. You just go to the App Store, sign up, and you're good to go.
Fantastic. Chrissy, Will is putting in overtime. Oh, and Kate Foster wants to know how much you paid Will for that. Is Will getting a cut of every donation made or money given to Heat 1 Up? What's the percentage split? How much are you giving me, Tyler? Kate Foster wants to know.
Will's paid. He's paid in thank yous and probably a steak or something later.
Hard cock.
Standees.
Casper gave him a Sandy.
Standy, yeah.
Casper, the friendly ghost. Hired him.
Standy, the friendly ghost. Wad Zombie, $1.99. You can get a Heat 1 shirt. Oh, you can get a Heat 1 shirt on vindicate.com, VNDK8.com.
I'm excited about those. We're going to get there's a regular shirt, like a regular t-shirt feel, and then a Comfort Colors shirt. I really am stoked about the Comfort Colors one. And then we'll also be giving away t-shirts at Wodapalooza. They're Wodapalooza only. You'll never see them again. We'll also be giving away Sevon beanies.
No.
We're giving them away for $25. That's
Yep.
Jonathan Ortega will also. This is just in for the Heat 1 app. Jonathan Ortega will be doing free nude photo shoots for 2 lucky winners. So if you win, we'll send Jonathan over to like an outhouse near you. You'll disrobe and he'll shoot you for free.
I cannot enforce that, but thank you, Will.
All righty. Let's since we've just completly
Derailed.
Sorry, that was Will's living room. There you go. That's Will's living room.
Wow, that's scary.
Is that 3 pictures of Taylor?
Yeah.
Jesus, what is that? That looks like a room where you got to wipe shit down from bodily fluids and shit. What was that room?
Damn.
That's Dexter's kill room.
Jesus Christ.
TV show, you know.
Intense.
I was looking on Danielle Brandon's. I know you guys are way big time, but let's start somewhere just completely not big time. I was looking at Danielle Brandon's Instagram. I don't know why, it just accidentally popped up.
Yeah,
As always. For the
And
what else popped up when you're looking at it?
and
His
I
beanie.
saw her dog. I really liked the camo. I saw the dog. I saw the friend. I saw the friend and the dog.
Mm.
I saw the shirt.
Whoa.
Wow. How are her feet doing that?
Off the shoulder. She's got one sock on.
Is Danielle Brandon crying a lot?
She is here.
Yeah.
Right, dude.
A lot in this picture, or just a
No,
lot in
yeah.
general?
Just
We're
in
talking
general.
about?
Just in general. Is she crying a lot? Like I feel like a couple months ago she was trying to bring crying in. Like she was like she made some video and she was crying and it was like, hey, it's okay to cry. And then here I am just randomly going through her account and she's crying again. I feel like this is like the third crying video.
In how long?
Or I don't know, in 2 months. It's
I
more
don't
than
think
I
that's a lot,
post.
dude.
It's more than I post. That is a lot,
I
right?
think most girls cry that much in 2 months.
Type A folks cry a lot. Like
All right.
when people who win, yeah,
Yeah,
people who are obsessed with winning cry a lot.
Yeah, my son cries a lot.
That's Matt Fraser. How much?
I bet he cries.
I bet he cries.
Men
Bet
cry
Sammy
also.
holds him.
No, but I just bet it's a lot. That's all I'm saying.
Do you remember the last time you cried, Tyler?
Yeah.
When was that?
Wedding.
Please. Oh.
Oh.
So you must be a winner.
Oh.
Very nice.
That was the easy one though.
That
that
was
was an
very
easy one.
nice.
That was good. Your own wedding.
Yeah.
I don't have a button for that.
Susie, you remember the last time you cried?
Yes.
So, if
I
it's a
think
death,
about it.
don't tell me.
I won't tell you.
Jeez.
I about 8 months ago, I was at the beach and I left my kids one wheel there, and I left, and I just bought it. It was like $1,400 or something, and then I went back to get it, and it was gone.
You cried.
Not there. I came home. And I told my wife I need a few minutes by myself, and I just went into the bedroom and shut the door and laid on the bed, and like some water came out of my face. I don't know if it constituted crying.
That happened between the dog and now.
Oh, 2 cries.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Wow.
Well, thank you.
I think I cried for you that day.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Grace got sad because we were at the point walking and we saw your posters.
Oh, with the missing one wheel.
Yeah. And she was like, wait, that's what you're telling me about? And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh no. Like it came real when she saw like the poster on the side of the pole or wherever it was down there. Yeah.
You
didn't see any
cried
homeless
because you
people
lost
cruising
a
around with it?
little skateboard.
It's a
Dude.
$1,400
Fucking
skateboard.
expensive, Hiller.
It's a
Well, I felt like
fucking
I felt-
skateboard.
But I felt like I let my son down.
All
So what do you think? What do you think,
Oh,
Danielle? What do you
did
think?
he
She's,
cry?
what do you
It's
think
his
she's crying
skateboard.
about here? What do you think she's crying about here?
She probably lost a skateboard.
Because we want to know.
The one wheel, Hiller. It's not
Don't we
a-
want to know why she's crying?
I do.
Yeah.
But I know why.
Oh,
She
really?
accidentally poked
Yeah.
herself in the eyes and she's just showing you.
With
Just
that-
a lot
with
of
that
life
finger.
change. It's a lot of life change. A lot of, figuring it out. I remember that age,
John, why do you think she's crying? I know this is kind of your specialty.
You should call her on the phone right now and ask her.
I do not know. Probably relationship stuff.
Yeah. She's at that
If
age.
I had to guess, that's what I would say.
Here's
Like-
the more important question. Why did she post it?
That's interesting too.
Well, this is
So
just
that-
what's
so that
going on in
people
her
the
life right
show-
now.
So
He's
that
just
people
showing
on
you.
this show would ask and sit there and like, why is she crying?
Got
she's
7 on
crying.
7
Why
on
is she
eat this
crying?
up.
It's just a hook. It's a hook.
I
And
can't laugh-
it's a hook to get people to ask, why are you crying?
She is crying because she heard you say women who didn't finish higher at the 2023 games than the 2022 games should quit.
You did say that.
I rescind that comment.
Posting the crying post reminds me of when somebody like posts their hospital wristband and they're like, I don't want to talk about it. You're like, why the fuck did you post that?
Right.
Okay, moving on to a serious topic here. Roman Khrennikov receives region exemption for 2024 game season. This is in the barbell spin. On Instagram, it's the barbell spin. It is the fastest news source. We all know that already in the CrossFit space. What's going on? Didn't we just go over the rule book and you have to live somewhere 3 years in order to call it home for you? So
Yeah.
why is he getting another exemption? People, we already know. Didn't he just his regional that he's supposed to go to, or his semifinal he's supposed to go to, is in where? In South Korea,
Mm-hmm.
Be Asia.
and we know that he can go back and forth there without going back through Russia. I think that was the first time why he got an exemption, because if he went to South Korea, he might have to go back through Russia before he comes to the United States to get some sort of stamp. And he doesn't have to do that now. And so why would he get another exemption? He hasn't been in the States for 3 years, right?
Mm-mm.
So does anyone know? Does anyone care?
Has anyone read Spin's story?
No. Does he have a story? Oh, for the full story.
We're about headlines here, Tyler. We're about headlines, okay?
Yeah.
Before we look into that, maybe there's something else, like at home in Russia, that he doesn't feel good about going back home.
Just got to call Rosa and figure it out.
Well,
I tell you what, though, every time you do an exemption thing like this, especially when it's one of the high-end athletes, it blurs the line of when it's going to be fair or not. And it turns into like, are we doing it because it's this guy? And what if it was someone else? Would they get that same? And I don't think I understood why they gave it to him before. I don't think he needs it now. And I think that with the rule book, they need to stay as hard and as fast as they can. Otherwise, it just gets muddled. I think that was a mistake, unless there was some other reason in there.
Roman Khrennikov.
Do you think Tia gets exemption?
Tia's been here a long time.
She just bought a $7 million gym building in Nashville. I don't know if that counts for anything. Roman Khrennikov is the first athlete who has been confirmed to receive a region exemption for the 2024 CrossFit Games season. He's a citizen of Russia, receiving an exemption to compete out of the North America East region again this year. The region exemption was confirmed by his coach, Facundo.
Can you say that last name?
Oh, no, I cannot. Just 2 weeks after the 2024 CrossFit Games rulebook was published, as outlined in section 1.08, proof of sustained residency, political hardship, restrictions from attending their expected semifinals due to immigration or visa status. In looking at Khrennikov's situation, however, it's unclear which of the 3 bullet points applies to the current third fittest man on earth. Khrennikov received a visa in February of 2022. This visa allowed him to enter the United States and travel for any competition in the country for the next 5 years, something he had been unable to do since the first time he qualified for the CrossFit Games in 2018. Somewhere in here, maybe it says, okay, so now fast forward to today. The reason for Khrennikov's exemption is unclear. Khrennikov has only lived in the United States since February of 2022, 1 year short of the 3-year requirement. So we don't know.
Yeah.
Does anyone know? Has anyone said? I'm not looking at the comments. Has anyone said anything in the comments?
The fact that he was in South Korea for a 2-day workshop and then came right back is a really bad look for him to get this exemption, because he is not. It is like, it's not holding him back. He can go to South Korea and come back. He's shown that he could already.
In this article, real quick, one thing, Bill.
No, it doesn't matter for him.
John, let me reiterate what you're saying, because it says here in the article from Barbell Spin, Khrennikov has not lived in the United States for 3 years, and traveling to South Korea, where the Asia semifinal will be held, is not an issue. So the article agrees with you. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I don't think he has every right to go and try for an exemption.
For sure.
But it's a big mess up for CrossFit to say, yeah, okay, you don't have any issues, but sure, we'll go ahead and give you an exemption, because now why wouldn't anyone else get an exemption?
Like if Tia and Ellie don't get an exemption, then why did Roman get one and they didn't? Because their situation is no different at all. And if I think you either give it to them all, but if you give them to them all, then what's the point of having the rule? Right. I just, it's whatever. It means nothing. Roman's going to be here. I think he should be forced to go to South Korea.
Why?
Because that's the rule.
Yeah, but
John
fuck
Young
the rule.
said
It's
so.
stupid, and it puts up so much barriers for the athletes in terms.
I'm with you. I'm with you. But then don't have the rule
first,
Souza.
Right.
I'm with you. I agree with you.
Yeah, the rule's stupid.
But if you're not, you cannot enforce the rule on Tia and Ellie if you're not going to enforce it on Roman. Is what I'm saying. There needs to be even across all fields, all people. It doesn't matter how big you are. I know nobody's bigger than Tia, but it doesn't matter what your name is. I get it. Last year there was a freaking war going on.
It's still
This
going
year-
on, John. Lives
No,
are being
I know.
lost.
He showed that he could go to South Korea, though. He
Right.
did it. He already did it.
Hey,
It's
you
not-
can
I
go
don't
to
The
even-
Korea.
concern was that he was going to go to South Korea last year and not be able to come back unless he went back through Russia. Now we know he can go back and forth. I think we all. Is there anyone who doesn't, who thinks that the 3-year thing is just too long? Like we all agree he should be able to compete in the United States.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
But
I think
where-
they're doing
where
it.
you're
But
Yeah.
have a rule book
Exactly.
if you're not going to enforce it, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many people think?
Yeah.
How many people think the rule is dumb to begin with that are sitting here? Like you can just compete where you
Yeah.
live.
No, I agree.
Right,
I think
100%.
wherever you live is where you
Oh,
should compete.
yeah.
Yeah. But you're right in the sense, John, that if you're going to make the rule, you have to enforce across the board. Otherwise, it's not a rule at all. It's just picking and choosing, which is
Well,
just favoritism.
Which is BS.
Right.
Well, and then what ends up happening is we end up having these sort of discussions rather than just talking about the actual competition of the games and all the people that are trying to get there. You talk about these other things. It ends up being the feet together on the V-up. Is that what we're really talking about? Or
We didn't enforce that either, Bill.
It's just
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Are we gonna waste our time talking about something that didn't need to be a discussion point?
what
It's
else
something
would
that
be
was
a
a mess up?
talking point?
Or are we gonna actually talk about the competition?
What would we talk about all day?
Can anyone think
Thank
of
you,
any
CrossFit.
reason? Can anyone think of any reason why they wouldn't have him go there? If we
Can
all,
anyone think of any reason why they'd put the rule there in the first place?
That's
Like,
what, yeah,
which
that's what I was
idiot
doing.
sitting over at CrossFit. Do you guys have any insight on this? People who know people at CrossFit who's sitting there like, all right, we're gonna make this rule, but we're not gonna think about the guy who finished third this year.
We know he went to South Korea, but we don't know how easy it was getting into South Korea. We don't know at every airport if he wasn't checked 4 times more than everybody else, and if that
I don't
like,
care. If you're able to
You
do
don't
it,
care?
it sucks for him.
Appalled.
He did it. If you're able to do it, the travel's hard on everybody.
I don't understand how you're on both sides of this. Like, one, that the rule is stupid, and then 2, that you don't care that he has to go. Like,
No, the rule is stupid, but he's saying if the rule is there, then you
Even
gotta
if it's
enforce the
hard
rule.
for him, it's not a good enough reason that he's exempted because he gets checked as security. That's not a good enough reason.
have you ever been checked because your country's at war with another major country?
I get checked every single time I go. I've never been on a plane
Checked?
without getting checked. I get
Yeah.
fondled.
You
I
have
get
to
fondled
check.
every single time. I've never been through security without them touching me.
Why do you look at everyone so mean? What are you trying to do? Quit
Yeah,
saying
dude.
bomb
If you
and stuff
haven't
like
bent
that.
over and had to cough before, bro, I don't want to hear about it.
hey, I don't know how it works with citizenship or green cards or visas, but if you come here, let's say you come here legally for a job, right? Let's say you come here and you get a job here and you have, I don't know what that is, a visa, work visa, and you're here for an indefinite amount of time, then you should be able to compete in CrossFit here.
I think we all agree with that. All
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah.
I think
I can't think of any
CrossFit-
reason why they wouldn't make him go back there. I just can't. I
The-
really want to know what it is.
The only reason
And
I
they should
do
explain
think
it.
that you're right, they should.
Mhm.
But
No,
that-
they can't do that.
They would.
They have
because
no
you can't
reason
explain
to
it.
do. They can't.
I
can't explain it.
Do they have
but
an
I think-
outlet to explain it? Do they have a? Where would they explain it? Do they have a venue to?
You
explain
just
it?
say he gets
They
the
don't.
exemption because of this.
But where would they post that?
Barbell spin. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Do you think I would say I think that the 3-year deal is trying to get it's that global inclusive representation what they're trying to do. And I like the idea in theory, but I just think that they're trying too hard to make it a global thing. Just let the people compete where they need to compete. Get your best people to go. If someone's going to move to another area to try to get in, so be it. But I think that that's kind of what it's trying to be. It's sort of like Olympic style, where you could have, pick the citizenship of whatever it is that you're in, whether you're going to some university in the U.S. or you're a citizen of wherever, Colombia or Ireland, and you can compete for that country. But I think that's the only thing I could try that sort of fits to the idea. But other than
Will
that,
we
it's
ever
a
know?
pain in the
Will
ass.
we ever know?
I don't think they'll
No.
say.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think
Hey, the
Rose,
better
Rose is
question
not going to tell us.
in the time where everyone's trying to make this more professional, this doesn't happen in any other sport. And if it does, there's no question about it. This dude's going back to freaking Russia or wherever he's supposed to go in every other sport. It's not like, oh, okay, we'll let him stay just this one time. Like, no, that's unprofessional as hell.
hey, if you're going to make the claim the fittest on earth and you have a process that is open wide enough for everybody to compete, meaning like the open to the quarterfinal, semifinal thing, what does it matter in terms of like where they actually live if the invitation is open for everybody at that point?
Great
Because now
point.
if you're
Why do
shuffling,
we give Africa a seat every year to the games, even though they don't deserve one?
Exactly. I mean, as
Greg's
long as
idea was stupid.
because they just want representation, which is the same thing of like just hiring those people in the DIE sense, right?
Yes.
Boy, don't get me started on the DIE.
So I think that was
sorry.
that was one of the toughest things. What was that? The 2018, 2019?
What about it?
Where they wanted to have the inclusivity, trying to have that global representation, that was an important thing. And the second you start doing that, you are going to cut people that are going to be out of the loop. And that we saw that even like in the old, Central East.
Did you not like what happened in 2019? Did you like that?
When they did everybody?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like the look of it or the actual representation of everyone?
Just the actual representation. I like 2019. It sucked that so many good people got cut out early, but I think I really liked that.
I did too.
I
Who
did
got
not
cut
like
out
it,
early?
Bill?
That was good.
I'm open to not liking it too. I ain't shitting on you if you don't like
No,
it.
what I'm not liking is the fact that we're cutting people or making it to where the global representation becomes more important than finding the fittest on earth. It's not about being the Olympics, it's about being the world championship. And there's a difference between those two.
What's bad is I feel like if they just cut to the end of Saturday on 2019, I think it has the potential to be one of the best games ever. But they didn't.
If they did what? Say that again. If they
waited till the end of Saturday to cut to the top 20, to cut to the top 10. But it skews that year for me because the top 10 was so not the top 10. No offense to y'all, but it's true. The people who made the top 10.
Straight up offense then.
Listen, with all due respect.
Humbly. With all due offense.
Humbly.
Yeah, with all due respect, I humbly say 5 of y'all weren't the top 10 that made the top 10. I'm sorry.
Now name the names.
Show us the document.
The bottom 5. James Newberry, Will Morad. Unfortunately for him, I think he would have been better had he not torn his hamstring. But
was Jonakoski in the top 10?
No.
But didn't they cut to 10? 10 was like the final few events.
They cut to 10 after 6 events.
That's what I'm saying.
Sprint.
Yeah, that was the only mistake in 2019.
Yeah.
But that skews that year so hard. And like, I'm not against 2019, what they did with all the nations. I thought the first event was awesome. I thought the second event was awesome. I thought like how they got down to like the top 40-ish, I thought was amazing. And then from there it sucked.
Yes.
But we only had 1 year of it. I almost wish we had like a 3-year.
Oh, Matt McLeod. That's why.
Matt McLeod. Get out of here. Okay.
Kind of like that guy, but
so let me just paint this for people who aren't following. In 2019, they did a fucking huge cut on Saturday morning, you're saying. And in that cut, they didn't do enough events to really pick the best people. And you ended up with people in Matt McLeod in 7th and James Newberry in 5th with Patrick Vellner in 16th, which is just ridiculous, and Brent Fikowski in 23rd. Those are like the big, like, what the fuck, right?
Yeah, but I think Brent was going to have a hard time making it no matter what. But it was just a lot of people. Travis Mayer, Sam Quant, Cole Sager, Patrick Vellner, all of these people would have done better than the bottom 5 of those top 10. Hefner might have stayed in there, but other than him.
Yeah, that's the year they didn't marry, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was really bad.
No, and the sled push
program years ever with the order of events for sure.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I like the format quite a bit.
To the top like 40. I thought it was great. And then after that, the whole thing was terrible.
It's a similar, but the women turned out okay.
Yeah, I missed Anna Khrennikov.
Yeah, I don't know. I never even heard of that person.
Like, I bet Danielle Brandon does better than 10th had she been able to do the whole entire thing.
Yeah, she really beat them all in that clean.
She beat all the people that couldn't do the first one.
So Mary was the cut point?
No, the sprint was the cut point.
Okay.
They did the muscle up sled push, which was a BS event to begin with, and I don't know why it always ends up being one, but it just is. and then they did Mary, and then they did the sprint. And this was after a 7K ruck run or 6K ruck run, whatever that one was. There was 3 events where it was running, and there was no strength tested whatsoever. And then once they cut to the top 10, then like, okay, hey, let's max clean. And 3 women couldn't even clean the first weight.
Yeah.
See, this is badass. Look at that.
No, and it's awesome. I know.
That is
To the top
badass.
40 is awesome.
So just poor execution, but we liked it. One quick point here, just to push back on Up the Wands a second. He's pushing back on John saying it was her rookie year. No way, John. But Danielle Brandon's rookie year is a little misleading because I think she had qualified to semifinals 3 times prior to that, and because of scholarship obligations being on the track team, she couldn't make it. So she was good for a long time before she got to show up onto the big stage, right?
Yeah, and I mean the same thing happened with Brent Fikowski. He was 1 spot out from making the semifinal or the games 2 straight years. He makes the games, 4th place in his rookie year. I'm not saying Danielle Brandon got 4th place, but like I think she would have got 6th or 5th.
You guys think, Hillary, you think Danny Spiegel makes it back to the games this year?
No way. No way.
No.
I couldn't say it fast enough that it didn't actually come out. No. There's not a chance in hell.
That was so great.
Terribly skewed that way.
Oh, Jordan Vance, 32,357th member. Thank you.
Nice, Jordan. Welcome.
Congratulations, dude.
When I get to 50,000 members, I'm going to start sharing the money with my friends, 1 penny at a time.
No,
What's your reason? What's your reasoning, Hiller, why she won't make it?
Ooh.
Can I take a shot at
You
this,
can't
Hillary?
say it that
Really
quick and not
I'll
have
tell you why.
reasoning.
Because last year
It has
she
to
said
be
she
well
didn't
said.
care and that she was bigger than CrossFit. So what would make a difference? Why would she care this year? She's getting tons of attention just hitting some home runs in like single events. Win the heavy events, get the crowd to go crazy at semifinals, still lose, go to Rogue, lift some heavy shit, crowd goes crazy. She's good enough.
Where'd you finish in Rogue, John? Come on, senior
10th?
analyst. 10th? Yeah, that's not going to cut it.
Damn.
The hardest field in the world.
Yeah, but that
Hard about it. It's
competition
soft to
is
me.
geared for her to be
Skewed competition.
Right.
Agreed. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm in Hiller's head with her.
She's
She says,
oh.
fuck you, Hiller. She's making it.
Yeah, there's no way. Hey, when your main goal to go there is just to get eyeballs on your Instagram page, it's not really a good enough driver.
Grundler, I have
don't
2
know.
questions for you.
You got to go to freaking win.
Okay.
And compete.
One, is Hiller being is Danny Spiegel going to make it to the games next year? And then the second question is, does Hiller really believe she's not making it, or is this a performance piece he's doing?
I
He
don't
believes it.
I don't think she'll make it, and the reason I don't think she'll make it is because I think that she's lost in all of the mix of all of the stuff that's happening. Trying to put on this persona, trying to battle with Hiller, trying to be on
Losing
whatever
battle with Hiller.
podcast or whatever, like all of that stuff, that takes away a lot from training, and I don't think she can really use that as like fodder to really like Mr. T herself back into a competitive state. As far as like, what was the second question? What Hiller's thought of it?
Yeah. Is Hiller just? I don't know if I can't tell if Hiller, like, sometimes Hiller picks the winners by
They're a little emotional right now with each other, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
think
got
that he's wrong. But I don't
emotions.
think that he's wrong. I don't think that he's wrong.
If you remove the events where she lifted the heavy shit and they removed the rope climbs, she finishes way towards the bottom of the
So if
season.
they skew
I'd
the
say 15.
programming
You
against
totally
her.
change all the tests.
Well, they did change all the
but
tests.
that's what
Fair.
that's
fair.
what semifinals is going to be though.
She
You're gonna
won
have
the
one
stupid,
lifting
what was the
event.
stupid thing with the stupid things event because there's no rope climb. She just had to run across the field. Took her 14 seconds.
Hey, we know she's there to satisfy sponsorship,
That's
right?
and that's what I said.
She
Yeah,
gets the
I mean, that's-
moment, she gets the paycheck, she eats the cookie, she heads home. Like,
Dude,
fuck it.
there was
I
a
respect her
guy-
for it.
And you're
There's
not
a guy
hating
in
on
my-
that. You're just saying.
Fuck no, I'm not hating on that. I'm all about
Yeah.
that. If you could make it
Yeah.
at that level and compete with those fucking people just to satisfy your sponsors, get your check, go on and move on and keep that level of fitness to arrive there each time, there's something to be said for that. That
But I
can't be
don't think
overlooked.
that'll last
Roman
very
It's
go to
long.
the
hard to
gym,
root for
put
that
food on the
person
table.
whenever the competition's the fittest woman in the world, though.
What?
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but she's there. She made it each time.
Repeat that again, John. Say it one more time.
I said it's hard to root for that person whenever the competition is for the fittest woman in the world or the fittest woman. Like she does not have the passion that the rest of those women have. She's just there to make money, and it's hard to root for.
Alex Kazan wants to win the games.
No question.
Emma Lawson wants to win the games.
Danny Spiegel wants to do stuff bigger than the games, though. She wants to do stuff bigger than the games.
Out of here.
Yeah, like a walk.
Yeah, but then I don't like it. It instantly makes me dislike you that you are not there for the same reason as the rest of the people. I mean,
I don't know, dude. If things are coming to you,
more than the game, Sevon. Why would anyone want to do something bigger than the games and compete at the games?
Use it as a platform to try to jump off of.
You get a fucking 10 million followers. What are you doing with them? You're pointing them at CrossFit, aren't you? That's what you would do with them.
Yeah.
What's she gonna do with 100 million?
She can only win.
Okay, I see your point.
If she goes to the game,
she's not doing it to help CrossFit. So,
dude, she's doing it to help herself, though. You mean tell me that if she doesn't get more followers and that's going to bring in more eyeballs, which is going to help her sponsorships either stay on for another year or collect new sponsors? We're focused on the fact like she's using the games as an opportunity vehicle. She's not using it as the end all be all.
Yeah, that's cool too.
And a lot of the people that once they get to the top, it's still just an opportunity vehicle. Remember Mr. Frazier? I'm going to ride off into the sunset. You never hear from me again.
Hey, if you're not leveraging though what you're doing now for today, anybody for tomorrow, then you're fucking up.
Absolutely.
And I get what John's saying as far as the being an athlete, being a competitor, being a fan, knowing, someone that trains and goes all in to try to achieve a goal. She's not trying to achieve a goal. The goal is just to get the goal is not to win, even though that's what the platform is. So whether or not it makes her or puts her in the realm of being in contention for the fittest on earth, even though that's what the platform is, it doesn't really matter. I just don't think that mindset is you're gonna be able to carry that for very long. I don't think she'll make it this year. And if she does, I think that will be it, because to hold up that level of training and that level of ability for I hope I make it so that people look at me and I can promote this brand or that brand or this product or whatever.
What the fuck comment is this shit?
I just don't think I just think that
too hard, right, Bill? Too hard. It's too hard.
Totally. Well, especially these other athletes they're trying to win. They want to compete. They're talking about all the things that John's talking about. They're coming out to fight. She's not coming out to fight. She'll swing for the fences on the ones that she can win, and then she'll get last on the ones that she won't.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll put her right in the middle. And the problem is,
I hate that.
Don't weed her out because of that. I mean, let me ask you this, John. Is that don't take this the wrong way. Is that a jealousy thing that someone can just do that?
No, it's not.
To make their way in there.
No. That's fine. Like if you're fit enough to make it, cool. Like she is fit. She's one of the fittest women in the world.
That's
absolutely. That's not what I'm saying. It's the fact that
it just sucks to root for that.
She might have potential to be a top 5 CrossFit Games
was Yao Ming one of the best
never
basketball players on the planet, or was he 7'6" and he was just taller than everyone else?
How does that correlate to Spiegel?
Both. He was both.
Think about it.
He was one of the best centers because he was 7'6".
Yeah, there you go.
But what I'm saying is, like, if she ran every single day to try to get good at running, right, and like worked her weaknesses, what's to say she's going
to be a badass?
Well, yeah. What's to say she couldn't get top 5 at the games? I know she's not, but like if she actually had a passion to be her fittest self, like we could see, you know what I mean? But she doesn't.
Who's her coach? Who's her coach?
Not going to reach her full potential, is what I'm saying. And I don't know.
Coach.
She's the only one like that.
Monster, that blue creature.
The blue creature?
Sebastian Nye, reality is, boys, she will never win. She knows it and has carved out her own niche where she is finding great success. Fuck the haters.
That's not true, man.
Hey,
listen, I feel the same way about Guy, but it's just different. It's like he doesn't have as many followers as Danny Spiegel, right? He can't make as much money about it for obvious reasons. But I feel the same way about Guy. Like doesn't work his weaknesses enough to be anything for real, and he's just there. And if people like want to like, oh, he's amazing. He can lift a lot of weight, and he's fit enough to make the competition. That's it. He's never going to be anything better than that until he wants to, until he has the passion to, and he has it for 3 years. And that's upsetting.
Foster, dude. He's gonna get you.
You want things for them that they don't care to want for themselves.
Then why are you here, bro? If you're not trying to be the fittest person in the world,
because
what are you trying to do?
Because they're making money on that. That's her money.
Well, good for them, and I'm happy for them. But that does not mean I have to like. I want people who have passion.
That's fair.
That's what I'm talking about.
Strong as hell, and it would be like a 5 million follower baby.
Yeah,
put them in Olympic lifting. Don't even try CrossFit. Just put them in Olympic lifting because they probably.
Hey, you think she makes more money altogether with that sponsorship deal and what she does at the games and the winners of the games?
Yeah,
I bet she makes more money than Tia.
Damn.
No,
not more money than Tia.
No,
but
I bet it's.
Where's her building? Where's Danny? Where's Danny
Spiegel's building?
She owns a dump truck.
That's a good point. Yeah,
right. He would never build an affiliate because he hates CrossFit. Right.
Tyler got it.
Didn't you hear that whole podcast that they put out right before the games, the kettlebells and cocktails thing, where she just straight up shits on CrossFit for 2 hours?
Yeah.
Good for her.
There was no CrossFit at the CrossFit Games. Direct quote, Danny Spiegel. It's like, no,
and every single time she talks about that freaking eating commercial with "I want to eat so I can run well because I don't run well," it kills me. It kills me. You don't run well because
though, dude. Her selling point is that.
Yeah.
There was a guy at my gym.
That is her whole platform. So she has to say all of those things to do and to get people her fan base to drive to her. That's what she's doing. I mean, in reality, it's a smart play because what else is she going to do? She's not going to win the games and get the money that way. So
no, and if your goal is to get money, she's doing the right thing. Like if you she's in it for herself, and that's fine. She's doing a great job at it. Like what she wants to do, she's doing a great job at doing that. I don't care for it.
Well, I don't
that's fine.
It's here's fine the thing. Let me say this too. I don't care for it either.
Why? I don't get why you guys are faulting her. You're sitting here saying she can't win the game. She can't be the best in the world, no matter what she does. But then if she doesn't try to do that, you're mad at her for not doing that.
I've never said that.
Tyler. No, I want her to win the games.
But she can't. You've just said she can't.
No. I didn't say that.
I don't. Nobody ever.
Do you think she can win the games?
Well, dude.
No.
I already told you that.
Hiller doesn't even think she's going to the games.
She's
not even going to the games, according to Hiller.
Right. She's not going. But I want her to win.
She doesn't have the capacity. That's what I'm saying.
That's a Heat 1 app.
She's an insane athlete.
Yes,
but she's too fringe to be the fittest.
Yeah.
She doesn't
She's
work
special.
Oh, hey, you want me to really get crazy? Who's more likely to win the games, Danny Spiegel or Colton Mertens?
Oh, good Lord.
Colton Mertens all day.
I knew John would say Colton Mertens.
All
he
day.
Embodies every single
the difference is one of them wants to,
right?
And Colton's a freak.
And one of them is willing to hurt enough to freaking do it.
Do you think Colton is less has more genetical
disadvantage,
prowess,
setbacks than Danny Spiegel, who's built better to win the games outside of their work ethic? Who's that? Is that Danny? That's awesome.
No.
Wow, that was a cool shot.
You see the pants?
That's Brooke Wells.
She's back to Reebok.
Are those old school?
This is a trick question. Like, what are the color of the pants after you make it go away?
Yeah, they're actually purple.
Nobody knows.
Susan's blue. It's
that's
blue.
Reebok.
No, dude.
That's
they're
Reebok.
She's wearing Reebok pants. Someone brought up Noble in the comments, so I thought it'd be.
Oh,
wow.
Bring it up. She's wearing Reebok pants.
Good fucking eye, Hiller.
No, that was Vindicate. Thank you, Vindicate.
Oh.
He pointed out to me.
Yeah.
By Instagram.
Hey, dude, I saw a jacket today that's a zip-up jacket where the CEO is across the zipper. Oh, by the way, are those OG? No, I saw the real jacket. I saw it. Hey, those OG socks are crazy.
Don't you dig those things?
Oh my God. Those
so
sat on my
sick.
dining room table. I'm like, I don't wear socks like that. And then one day it was cold and I put them on. I'm like, oh, I do wear socks like this.
Dude, they look badass because it's just straight pukey, but then they are super comfortable.
Are you selling those?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna have them at Wodapalooza too.
Oh.
Wait, those were the tall socks that were on.
Well, tall-ish.
The OG socks.
Look at that.
OG socks.
Look at that.
OG socks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those on with some chucks.
Okay, so I think here's the take. Danny Spiegel is more likely to win the CrossFit Games than Colton Merton.
Shut the fuck up.
That's not
Get out of here.
That's
I
your
don't think
take.
anyone
Oh.
said that.
Explain your
where's-
why.
Hold on. Where's the
Hey, your roadcaster works.
I think you put 12 workouts in the hopper, and you pull them out, and Danny does better than Colton.
I think you're on.
Not a
crack.
chance.
I
Not a
think that
chance.
Danny will have more very bottom finishes than Colton would have.
Hey, Colton finished higher this year at the games.
All right, yeah, that's true.
And
That's true.
Colton also too, to like what John was saying, is like he wants to win. So anything he feels disadvantaged at, he's doing every day, all the time. It's like, what do you see him doing? He's rowing. He's doing all the stuff that he shouldn't be good
That's
at.
the biggest
work
difference. You're
that.
right, Souza. Right.
And
Colton
it's like
can do wall
Colton,
balls well, so he does 200 a day. Danny Spiegel can't run, so she goes on a podcast and complains about it.
it says there's
Yeah,
way too
but
much
if-
running at the games.
If Spiegel did as much work as Colton, she does better at the games.
You can make the argument purely based
Tyler,
on the fact that the men's competitive field is far tougher.
Yes. Good
that's
point.
a
If a,
Meaning
if
that
a-
I'm wrong. Meaning that I'm wrong, right? Yeah, that's a tough one to beat.
Mhm.
That's a great point.
Yeah, that's an
that is a way,
Especially a
very good point.
Wodapalooza this year.
Now Pool Boy's gonna text me. Can I come on the show? No.
Have you guys
Do we know
discussed
the rosters?
women's field?
Do we know the rosters for Wodapalooza? Is that what you just said, Taylor?
Yeah, how the women's field is garbage.
Do we know the
It's
full
not.
roster?
It's not the men's.
Well, yeah, the women's field is not the men's. What are you saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not to the same
Oh, it's not
caliber
packed-
as the men's.
packed like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
Not the same talent pool.
Hey,
Yeah.
who would win and marry? Colton Mertens or in his prime, or Carrie Pierce?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Colton
I'd say
Mertens.
Colton. I think
Colton.
Colton.
No shit. And for people who don't know, Carrie Pierce beat every single man out there at the games that year in Mary.
That's
think
a
Colton-
tough call. I would like
I
to
think
Yeah.
just
Colton's
see that.
speed though on the with that squat with the I
pistols?
think he would just the pistol. I think his
His
I-
cycle rate would just be too quick.
I think I'd roll with Bill on this. I agree, Colton. I wish we had like
great.
we could have like a computer simulator like they did with Rocky in the last
Nice.
Rocky movie,
Ooh,
and
that'd
like
be
you could
great.
just play people from their prime, right? I wish we could be able to do that and just see it like a computer AI Colton Mertens versus Carrie Pierce, and you can do that for anything.
I'm so excited for Wodapalooza. I didn't realize how much I was missing watching him compete, watching the people like compete at a high level.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the individuals? Can we name drop some individual men and women? Let's start with the men. Does anyone know?
If you
know
go to the
Colton.
Heat One app, we
Roman-
have all the announced.
Yeah, let's go to
men
the
and
Heat One
women.
app.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we
Fikowski.
bring that up on desktop?
I don't know.
Will can.
Yeah, Will.
Here is the list
I'll just
of
hold mine like this.
Wodapalooza
Yeah.
male athletes presented to you by the Heat One app. Okay, Colton, Fikowski. Who else?
Rick.
Roman, Ricky.
They're doing individual.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
Is Vellner doing individual?
says he is
He kind of
Yeah.
has to, right? Is he the 2-time champ? 3-time?
3-time.
Or here, Tyler, do you have the list? Do you just want to read them off?
Yeah.
Hey,
right.
he really is the 3-time champ at Wodapalooza.
He
That's gangster.
Mm-hmm.
he took
Ricky won.
Noah.
Ricky won last year, and then Vellner won. You're saying 3 years in a row before
I think
that?
3 before that. Yeah.
Dang,
Do
that's
we
a
want to go
lot.
down? Do we want to go down the list and name them, or
Yeah.
let's do
Tyler,
that.
go ahead and name them.
Well, there you go. That's a good list right there.
Gee, Nick Matthews,
Austin Hatfield.
Austin Hatfield. Get ready to know that name.
yeah, he's a
Travis
star.
Mayer. Travis Mayer.
Sam Cornway.
Harry Lightfoot. That's your favorite, Sevon.
Yep. Jack
Craig.
Rosema.
Rosema.
John Wood.
John Wood's another one of my favorites.
Why is that?
He
Just
doesn't
because his
have a-
name, Johnny Wood.
Hey, Alexander Carone.
Joshua,
He's
Joshua
back.
Hogg.
Wow. Oh,
doesn't
we're
have
gonna
a
get to
few on
see
that list.
Spiegel, dude. This is what. Who cares who's in the women's class if you got Ariel Lowen and Danny Spiegel?
Mm-hmm.
If Ariel lets Danny beat her, I'm not going to talk to her ever again.
If it. Oh wow.
Whoa.
Sydney
Wow.
Well.
I'll make a
Ellen
video
Cole,
on it.
Olivia Kerstetter. Grace Walton. Grace Walton's a name to watch for this.
Hey, Fuseli. All right.
Yeah,
Sydney,
there's a
really?
lot of fun names in the women's
Rose
field. I know
Scott.
it's not the top of the top, but there's a lot of fun names.
I'm a big fan of Rose Scott.
Me too. Does everyone know who Rose Scott is? The famous Rose Scott. Everyone know?
Me and her have the same coach, and I see some of her scores with like the workouts that we do, and they're ridiculous.
Ashley
like
Shoemaker's the most shredded chick in CrossFit.
Yeah.
You know Ashley Shoemaker?
Yeah, that's Michael Shoemaker's chick, the guy from the Brute podcast.
Is it still Shoemaker though?
It is not.
Oh, she's not a Shoemaker anymore.
Cope.
No.
I didn't mean to break any news there, but
Hey, that video that Rose Scott was in.
sorry.
Is the
Go ahead,
most
Sema.
viral video in the history of CrossFit.
This is the picture you
Does
pull
anyone-
up.
The one
Does
where
anyone
she
want to-
jumped? The one
Yeah.
where she like dove through the bar?
Yeah. Do you know
Yeah,
how many?
hey,
Oh,
click
I
on that
know.
video. Click on this video right here.
Rose, awesome. Jacked.
No, there's a video somewhere.
Whoa.
watch it.
Oh
Dude.
my goodness! Look at that face.
So composed with the duck walk. Damn.
And
Hey,
listen-
I've never seen that. Has anyone here ever seen it like that? Anyone ever
No.
seen that?
Yeah,
No,
I've done
never
I've
seen
done a
it.
snatch like that before.
I've gone to a knee before, and that damn.
Everyone's gone to a knee. I've never seen that.
Yeah, that's savage. Saved
There's
it.
a video somewhere where she snatches plus one hang snatch 200, and that's the complex that they're doing.
245.
245 with the pause at the knee.
Jeez.
If you call it a pause.
Because he reminds Sevon of Jason Carroll. Damn, I wish I knew what JR was talking about.
I think he means. Oh, that's
John, can you even clean 245?
Yes, Hiller.
Oh, John Wood. Oh, John Wood. John Wood, Jason Carroll.
Gotcha.
Did you? Oh, you brought that up on your
Who's that? Oh, that's
Shoemaker.
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 Ashley.
Oh yeah,
She's jacked.
Yeah, that's a crazy overhead position.
yeah. She's cool too. Met her at Crash. That's right.
Gabby Magawa and Emma Carey are also going to be on the list.
Oh shit! Who was saying? Didn't someone just say the women's class sucks at Wodapalooza? That's an
That
insane.
was me.
Stuck.
That was
They're
me.
just not top heavy. They're like
Dude.
really good through the middle, but they're not. They're like there's some stars. In
Oh,
Jeremy
you're out of
Lin
your
and our
mind.
bottom
You're out of your
end.
mind. Did he? Emma Carey, Alex Gazan, Danny Spiegel, Ariel Lowen. I mean, how much more do you need?
Oh, Emma Carey.
Gabby Magawa.
Gabby
Gabby
Magawa.
Magawa and Emma
Emily
Carey.
Rolfe.
Oh, that changes things.
Yeah.
That helps a lot.
Damn, Tyler
does.
got spoiled by a rogue. That's what happened.
Yeah, a little bit probably.
Kelly Baker.
All right, so Danny Spiegel over or under 6th place.
Let me see the list again. Let me see
Hey,
the list
when's
again.
while we pull that list up? When's Mal coming back?
I
Good
don't know
question.
if she's coming back now.
Oh,
What?
come on.
She's coming back.
No, she's not.
I don't think so.
She like goes back and forth. Like she'll post like she posted the sled yesterday, and so I was like, okay, at least we're still back in the game. But then like she'll post stuff that's not at all related, and I'm like, oh, this is looking terrible. And then she'll post something again, and I'm like, okay, I'm back.
All right. Hey, here's what it rides on. Hiller. Go ahead, Bill. Sorry.
I was just gonna say with Mal, dude, if there's one bad finish, like if she tries to come back and she doesn't just like smash everybody, like one
Do you
time,
think she gets like a 21st or
one
something?
time,
She's.
done, mind blows up.
Barry, where did she say that?
I hope you're wrong.
Wow.
Where did she say this, Barry? Ready for 2024? Or are you just pulling that out of your butt?
I think I saw that somewhere too.
Bill, that's how I feel
Ev-
about
Everybody
Haley.
says that they're ready. until
Daniel
all of a
Garrity,
sudden
this
they get
is
smacked.
the only thing that's been certain this entire time is that Spiegel would be terrible at High Rocks.
Hey, we should invite her.
For sure.
Hiller, you should invite her to our High Rocks race. Just DM her and invite her and say she can be a partner with whoever.
I can't DM her.
All right, Tyler. Done. That's up to
it's
you.
all me.
Court ordered. Court ordered.
You said over or under 6th place, right, Hiller?
Right.
I
She
say,
won't-
do you
Under.
think she can beat Olivia Kerstetter?
No.
Then I say under.
Well, then why
I
does
think
my take on where have to do with your
Oh,
opinion?
Kerstetter's going to be there too.
Well,
Another
no,
big name.
I think it'll be tight between her and Olivia for 6th place.
I don't see Olivia's name on here.
Right here.
Oh, okay.
It's in
Yeah,
there.
it's
Right there. I don't see Alex Gazan on there.
She's not.
This is outdated a little bit.
Oh,
Is
okay.
Alex Kazan going?
Alex Kazan is going
For
as of right
individual?
now.
That's good.
Yes.
Then under. Sorry. No, under 6th. That's another name. So
God, I hope Fuselier does well. Hey, is she coming on our podcast again? Did we get her scheduled?
No. We can.
Yeah, let's get her. Let's see if she wants to come back on. I feel like I think you did schedule her.
No. I don't even remember her name kind of popping up for us.
Didn't we? Because I reached out to her and asked her for a
I don't think I was on that thread.
Ah.
Oh, is that the minus Sousa thread?
Oh yeah, that is the minus user thread.
Oh man.
Everyone subscribe to Mal O'Brien's YouTube channel, right?
Yeah. The 2 videos have been riveting.
Hey, I've watched them both.
It says 4 videos though. Where are the other 2?
The mob
those
is
are on
like a
this
strong choice, you know?
I like Mob. Right?
It's a hot take.
Why would you make videos if you weren't going to come back?
Relevancy.
Yeah, she's got to feed her Instagram account. She's got to feed it.
I mean, Danny Spiegel makes videos. She didn't go back to the games.
Yeah, but that was her whole.
I'll let it go. I know.
I just think with Mal. I think she's just that young kid, at that young age, and she's stuck in the middle. I just think that if you're going to be competitive, I mean, as good as she is, I mean, I just don't know if she's going to be ready to take. Like if you lose, if you get beat, pounded by something, an event, you were supposed to do well on it. Like they call her out on an open or something like that. She does an open announcement workout, and she gets.
I don't think she should do an open announcement.
She's turtled right.
Why would she be
done?
Let me ask you guys.
Terrible to see.
Let me guys ask you a question real quick. I'm gonna change subject here real quick. Is GoRuck sponsoring any athletes?
Emily Rolfe,
I think. Yeah.
So, anyone else?
Good question.
That's the only one.
And how long is she? And how long has she had them?
I think since she won the GoRuck event.
And when was that?
2019.
Wow. Okay. Jonathan Ortega confirms that. Wow, that's awesome. And I wonder, are this and Tears picked up just about everyone and their mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ariel Owen,
Cody Anderson.
Oh, here's
Matt
the list.
Oh, here we go. Nice.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Michael Easter, just an author.
Jared
Dope.
Stevens, of course.
why does that Katie Knight look like a High Rocks chick that Hunter hangs out with?
Because
Probably it is.
Wasn't she on the show?
She's an ultra marathoner with those arms. Come on
Dude.
now.
Yeah, I think it is because that girl's name was Katie, and she might have just got married, and now her name's Knight.
Yeah, didn't we have her on the show? I thought we had. Am I tripping?
Margo.
Who? Katie Knight? Oh, we had one of those High Rocks girls. I don't think it was her. Matt
Okay.
Chan, Cherie Chan,
Chan.
Emily Rolfe. Oh, that's Haley Adams' old coach.
Oh, Jared
Tasia.
Tasia.
Boy, they sponsor some kind of
Wow.
off the wall people. Marcus Philly.
Wasn't Jared Stevens a Noble athlete? And now he's at GoRuck. He's good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah,
And he got
good for
kicked out.
him.
He left Noble on the perfect terms, right? Like he got fuck you, I'm out.
Yeah.
This
He played it well.
Nick
Oh,
Pillock.
Margot.
That Nick guy looks like Austin Hatfield. Like just
Let me
like,
see the bow hunter.
Let me see.
Yeah.
That
He
doesn't
Oh.
does look
wow.
like Austin Hatfield.
Bow hunter. Look,
Yeah, I
Sevon,
like
there's a
this
spot
roster.
for you. Chad.
Marcus Philly and Sevon
Dude.
Matosian.
Yeah, doer of Chad workout.
Yeah.
Hey, GoRuck, if
Lover-
you want to
lover of
sponsor an
Chad.
analyst, I am up for grabs. Right now, I'm currently unsponsored, so just letting y'all know.
Don't you hate running?
Dude, I run every day. I don't know what you're talking about.
Rucking implies running. I
You
think.
do not run every day.
I do some form of running every day, yeah.
Shut
Bill
up,
was rucking
Fire.
before rucking was cool.
I run a mile to warm up every day.
I'm
Really,
not
when I
that
get to
old,
the
dude.
gym.
I
Called
think
it
it's a
walking
military
back then.
thing.
Like a slow mile. You know what I'm talking about? For a warm
You
up.
know what I like about Matt Chan on this site? It says firefighter. It does not say CrossFit athlete.
Yeah.
It should say
That's a
Titan
dope
Games
move.
champion.
It should
What
say
it is
Titan
right now.
Games champion, yeah.
It also says adventure. That's dope.
But first good question of the entire show. Matt Morrison, is Hillary going to have a go fuck shirt at the games this year?
No, it's gonna say go rep.
Go rep.
Good rep.
Ooh.
Good rep.
Go rep.
Go rep.
Wow. That would be a really
That's
positive
good.
turn for you, Hiller, instead of all this negativity with this no rep. Good rep.
Yeah, I agree.
So if Noble goes out of business, can you start making shirts again?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's gonna make it look like go rep.
I heard
Go
they had some
So-
billionaire invest though, so
Oh, he wants to become a millionaire then, huh?
he does.
Final topic for 6 points. Bill, What about this 24-hour row that the Mayhem people did? It was kind of cool because Rich did it with the two camera guys, Van der Sloot and Ben Davidson, and they rode 5,000. They rode 5,000 kilometers each on the hour. They took turns for 24 hours.
Meters.
Sorry, meters. 5,000 kilometers. Thank you. Appreciate it. 5,000 meters. 5K. Every hour, one guy did it, the next guy did it. They kind of somewhere at like the 3/4 mark, they changed it. They started doing 2,500s. But for the sake of this conversation, do you like that? Is that just? I mean, who does that? Why do that?
Because Rogue said so.
Yeah, it's a Rogue challenge.
Yeah, it's the Rogue Challenge, which is up. There are other like affiliates will do this kind of stuff, like on New Year's Eve. That'll be their New Year's workout as they do stuff like that. So I think it's cool. And we know that like Rich rows a lot. He's on the machine a lot. So is it weird for him to do it? Not even close. Like I could totally see him doing this and hop into the game like that. Totally.
Is that Rogue Zins? Is that what that was?
Why do you think it's a bad idea? Well, you don't like Chad either, so you think it's a dangerous workout. So.
Yeah. 24 hours of rowing just does not seem.
It's not 24 hours of rowing.
I mean, this isn't a workout.
No, it's you
know what I mean? It's like it's like a challenge. It's like
you row for an hour every 4 hours.
You came out for our 10th anniversary with Coach.
Yeah.
And we did a workout every hour on the hour for 24 hours.
Yeah, that's hard. It's so hardcore.
Thing.
Yeah.
It was fun. And it's like not like you trained for it. We're just like, all right, everybody's gonna go and do it.
Yeah.
What was that thing Josh did in the mountains?
He did similar, and with a similar group. This is the same group that prescribed that. Brian Shantosh's group prescribed this. Yeah, the big fish. It's a big fish.
I would rather have done that than row. That would have been a cool work.
Oh, I would too, for sure.
Yeah.
Anyone here ever done anything for 24 hours?
Stayed awake.
No, I mean not on drugs, not on.
I ran for a tax final.
I ran 4 miles every 4 hours for 24 hours.
I remember you saying that.
Wow,
that's pretty good.
Try to do it at like an 15 pace the whole time.
Wait, 4 miles every 4 hours
for 24 hours.
Okay, so it's basically you're basically running an hour, then rest 3 hours. I mean, running a half hour, rest 3.5.
Yeah.
What was that for? Did you do that at CrossFit Gym on a treadmill?
No, I did this like a few years back when like that. It was a popular David Goggins like thing where he would do it for 48 hours. And Grace smartly was like, hey, try it for 24 and see where you go. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll just start with that one. And then after I finished the last one, I was like, yeah, 24 hours is good.
Did you sleep at all during it?
I slept for a couple hours and I actually had a meeting with somebody from another fire department. I completely fucked it up because it was right at the tail end. And he's like, so tell me about the program. And I was like, yeah. And just started stumbling over it. And then when I told him what I was doing, he was like, okay. And then that was like the end of the conversation.
They do those 24-hour relays even for like high school clubs and stuff like that. I mean, that's a pretty. What was that one? It's not the High Rocks. What was the? Dave had some of the CrossFitters. What is that one?
Yes.
What was that called?
Some running event. Rich did that too. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Was it Spartan? It wasn't Spartan.
One of the times it was all like it was raining really bad, and they all.
Tommy Hackenbrook went up through the mountains with I think Hunter McIntyre and did like a mountain 24-hour run or something like that with Tommy Hackenbrook. Do you remember that at all?
No,
that's Broken
Skull. You lost in Cold Stone Ranch.
Yeah.
No, not Broken Skulls. That's not what I'm talking about.
Jonathan Ortega, they rode 390,000 meters. Karina Rain, here we go. A friend of mine did a freestyle rap for 24 hours. That's cool. Got a world record.
That's probably
wow.
That's perfect coming from her. I love that. Hi, Karina. Yeah. Magnus Holmgren, I did 504-hour solo sail race. What?
Magnus.
What?
Did you sail across the ocean?
That's 20 days.
Damn.
With a name like Magnus, you believe that.
Jay Wade, a German guy living in Mexico. You can believe anything he's saying. He's fucking running from something. Jay Wade, we did a 12-hour echo bike team of 8,900 calories. Taint was swollen. Yeah. Damn. Wow. I like that tidbit. Finally, someone gives it. Yeah. Karina, was your friend's like that thing on the bottom of his tongue that holds his tongue to the bottom of his mouth? Was that thing sore? You ever guys ever injured that thing? You guys ever injured that thing?
You already used that excuse.
You're,
that
he's talking
comment
underneath
in
your
a text
tongue.
thread. So
Yeah,
it's
there's only one way to injure that, huh?
Yeah. Anyone? Does
your
anyone?
tongue tied down.
Hey, John, you ever injured? You ever injured your uvula?
Every Saturday night.
good answer.
Wow, Johnny, I had
Good
no
answer.
idea. I thought I had something on you. My bad. Jonathan Ortega.
Yeah.
I did a 100-mile ruck in the Army. Wow.
That was mandatory.
Daniel Garrity, Sin City CrossFit here in Vegas, does a new WOD every hour for 24 hours on the anniversary, 15 years. Oh, they stole that from Grundler.
They did.
I involuntary rucked for almost 48 hours. That's over my head. I don't get it. Someone help me.
He's waiting for somebody to explain it.
Someone help me. Oh, it was Ragnar. David said Ragnar. Yes.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Remember Dave used to put up those little challenges on his Instagram?
Oh yeah, then he'd like give you an assault bike or something if you won.
Yeah, that was when Dave was cool.
What, 21 days. Wow. 21 days of rowing. Has chick on a team 2,000 meter row every 2 hours for 24 hours. Oh, here we go. This is not going to be good. I got a Dutch rudder by Hiller once an hour for 24 hours. God, I don't even want to know what a Dutch rudder is. Oh, geez. Okay, this has gone downhill quick. Jesus, don't say anything about my mom. For fuck's sake.
I did not.
Crying out loud. Be cool. Okay, well, I think we covered all the big topics. Danielle crying, Rich Froning rowing, and
we covered all the big topics. Danielle crying,
and Roman Khrennikov.
I thought we were going to talk about the Wodapalooza events, and then I think we covered all of it.
We're saving Wodapalooza.
Yeah.
We're saving. So you guys know Wodapalooza will be we will be covering it in full force this year, as you guys know. If the people are not at Wodapalooza, who are on the screen right now, they will hopefully be helping me with the coverage. I have begged all of them to come on the show as much as they can. I do believe Hiller, Chase, and Grundler will be around a lot. Are you going to Wodapalooza, John?
I am not.
Okay, good. So hopefully we'll have John Young a lot. And then we'll be hearing from Tyler. Will be on the ground there. So we'll be hearing from him. We'll be talking about the Heat One app a lot.
You know what's funny about that? Actually,
yes.
The Heat One app started at Wodapalooza for me. Is where we started beta testing all that, and it's actually how I ended up in the group.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you let me in because I gave you that find of O'Keefe trying to get everybody's attention at the games, and then Rich at Wodapalooza, and then Rich screaming at everybody. So Wodapalooza is a big anniversary for me.
Wow, that was we had people roaming there. Tyler, I think maybe one of the only times we used Tyler was he got the fucking MVP shot of the weekend.
That's a great story. So you asked if people want to get in the group. That's what they got to do. They have to give something like that. You asked
you
about it
earlier.
lucky
as fuck, and you got to text Sevon in the middle of nowhere and hope that he reads it, and then hopes that he's not like, fuck you, I'm not sending you a link
and then put you in the locker room.
Hey, that was 2 years ago, right? Because I think that was where I was getting like kicked out of places and like moving around. But you had a coach's badge or something, right? You get in the warm-up area. You just snuck in there. Oh, you savage! At that point, all the security guys knew me and stay with the other people. They would just.
My wife was competing, and so there was like a group of people, and I would just walk really tight with them and just walk in with them whenever they were going in, and so I just walked back there, and then eventually I started figuring out where all the low security spots were, and I would sneak back there anyway. So. Yeah.
For those for people who don't remember, there was a rain out that year, and then people felt like the floor was too dangerous to do shuttle runs, and so it was crazy. There was a meeting of all the athletes. O'Keefe was there, and Tyler was filming it, and all of a sudden Rich started just screaming and yelling. It was kind of cool, like just he alphaed up and took control of the situation, and we captured the whole thing live on the Sevon podcast thanks to Tyler Watkins.
Hundreds of athletes just started circling, and I was like, something's about to happen. Like this
that was awesome.
So I text Sevon, I was like, link now, and he sent it. I did not think he was going to send it because we didn't know each other like that. So yeah, it was a cool moment.
Thank you, Kenneth, for the reminder. That was the ancestral supplements year. Desiccated beef organs, a mouthful of meat. Oh yeah, Will Brandsetter's fancy work also. Do we have that?
Yeah, we probably do.
Wait, they
somewhere
were
in
a
the back end.
sponsor? Oh,
Yeah.
they were.
That's
a
how we
sponsor. I
went,
remember that.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
They hooked us up.
That dude just coughed up a check for $20K. No questions asked.
Oh, check it out. I think we
Yeah,
still got the old background.
he didn't start doing steroids until after the podcast.
Look at
Yes,
that.
yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
right.
Wow.
It
I-
didn't have the meeting.
I'm joking.
Hillary couldn't resist. All right. Tomorrow morning, Chris Hinshaw's on. Thank you, everyone. Bill, John,
Is
Tyler.
Hippensteel coming on?
Hiller. Hippensteel was in the behind the scenes. He had a
Mhm.
nice cameo. He did good. You think he did good?
No.
Matt Souza, thank you. We'll see you guys in and then Sunday, of course, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The behind the scenes will continue, and this is where it really gets off the ground. You don't want to miss this one. All right, bye bye.